Hello everyone and welcome back to Town of Salem 2. In this video we will play as investigator and troll a little bit. Hope you enjoy! Because my name is Goose, you know, I have to be a bit chaotic. Then says I am not psychic. That says psychic here protect me and their name is real psychic, no cap. Then says I hate this role. 2 says damn, do I sit here and play Doom or do I wait 5 minutes to join another lobby? It says TI. 10 says please kill me evil. 5 says day 1 monarch claim. TP lookout. Let's investigate 7. I like investigator, they are more trusted than sheriffs or psychics, I think. And 7 has no crime, good to know. SMBs to 11, they got stoned, so we will never know their real role until the roll list. There was a psychic, search 15, innocent. This says I'm gonna stay and just troll. 13 says I'm time protective. There's a scorer here. 7 says I'm a good noodle TP. 15 says welp. 4 says TK here. I say 12, that's not a Civil, Lamau. 2 says that they had tracker. Okay, 5 says I will knight tomorrow. Full claim to me, now. That's a good monarch. 12 says I'm real, why didn't you knight me? Okay, let's 6 is sheriff, 12 is sheriff. But they want to be psychic. Okay, I'm getting voted up. They say that I'm trespassing before they claim tracker, but they're doomed, you know. I say if I trust, I did it on 7. I say so 7, full claim please. It says this means either this or 7 is evil. I says hang 4 for not doing his part. 2 says 14 is PM. I say I'm not a PM for fuck's sake. 1 says but you found 7 no crime. 2 says 14 must be PM. What? 2, are you trolling? 2 says they're super fake. 5 says up 4. 6 says 2 is just probably. 3 says wow. Seven claims Oracle that he just a monarch. 7 says it's all I got, but I'm a real TP, so... I say 2 you claim tracker and invest. 2 says I think 3 is sus. 13 says wow. 2 says no, I never said that. 2 says I'm scam reading 3. 13 says 14 can read. Wow. Yeah, that's a really rare skill in Town of Salem 2. 2 says I just said what my role was very clearly. 7 says okay then. And this was a real oracle. I say what? 5 says idiots. I say 2. You are trolling. 5 says listen to me next time. 3 says you're all kinda dumb. 2 says no one reads. True. Let's investigate. Who should I investigate? Let's investigate 3. Let's write down the claims while we're at it. 3 is TP. 4 is... And there is no crime in 3's house. I better find some of this crime. Rest in peace to 1. They were stoned. So probably Medusa has book. The death note says on 3 next. Oh, so 1 was Cavan then, because there is a death note. Rest in peace to 9, the potion master. They were shot by a vigilante. Nice shot. I wish I could shoot Knight 2 like that. Five says Knight 12. Who rollbacks a monarch? 12 says search 3 sus. 2 says bug of 8 not visited by serial killer. 2 says did anyone kill 8? Okay, I'm ignoring 2. 6 says sheriff. 9 Eno. 5 says get 4 now. 12 says 5 is arsonist. 4 says 5 tell me more. I see, do we have all claims by the way? I said Eno on 7. I says 7 was Oracle. Eight claims tracker. And they didn't even post. Where did the tracked person go? That's an interesting will. 15 claims TK. 5 says I say up 4. 4 is evil. 13 says guys, have you all forgotten what happened day 2? 12 says 2 is literally trolling. 4 says 2 is just the inner this. He posted investigator and spy. I say 3 has no crime though. 6 says is 12 confirmed good. 5 says up 4. 3 says no, he's 12, he's exit probably. Three says the other day I said I had no crime. I don't know what we are on. We bang 4 or 12 here. 4 says 5, pretty much confirmed neutral evil too. 6 says is 4 bad. 12 says he said 7, no crime. Oh, tonight. 10 says I don't know if I trust. 5 says town is cooked, I won't knight anyone since you don't listen. 12 says this could be Reed or a C. 3 says Tarnation, you 12? And this was a doomsayer. 13 says WTF. 4 says 12 says all that. 12 says 5, knight me or else. Okay, let's check the coroner claim because coroner claims are frequently Cavan. No, let's check 13. No crime in their house and 7 protected me by barrier. Nice. Rest in peace to the Doomsayer. Finally, no more trolling. They were destroyed by a berserker. Thank you, Buzz. They claim track, investigate a spy, sheriff, and look out. They didn't like being doomed, so they decided to troll. 12 says that 2 is sus. Well, it makes sense. The Death Note says 4, invincible defense. "13 says, oh, 7-2, I will miss you. 8 says that 12 went to 2, so 12 was Berserker, according to Tracker. 13 says 2 was Doom. 5 says, can we get 4 now? I say, yeah, let's get 4. 4 says 5, tell me more already. 12 says, I also posted before Tracker. 5 says, thank you, 14, you get knighted. Nice! 4 says 5, still no knights. And 12 is very upset about that. 12 says, you are either Asa or Jester. 4 says, I'm vigilante, you fools. Why did they get upped if they claimed vigilante? And there is a short. What? This lobby is so troll. 4 says, still vigilante, 5 hard pushing, and also confirmed fake. Well, they may be real, but... 4 says, no TP claim the safe, no TAF the RB. 5 says, 4, sure you are, you have been on my pillion since day 2. Why didn't you shoot me then? 12 says, guys, hang 6, they're trying to vote me. 12 says, 6 is evil. Okay, so 5 and 6 says, because I don't want to hang the VG claim. 12 says, because you want to hang me. Why are we voting the Tracker? 13 says, can we vote 15 or what? Then again, 8's will is trash, so... Okay, so that's the fakest veteran I've ever seen. They didn't bait and they alerted 2 nights in a row. They can't be real. 4 says, alright, that's BS2, lol. 12 says, fake AF. I say you didn't bait at all. 13 says, 8 said they visited 15 night 2. 5 says, guilty. It says, TP's on me. So this says, save you, by the way, I'm Oracle. 5 says, time to burn, broskies. I said, thank you so much. 13 says, what do you want from me? And this was Necromancer. Nice. 5 says, just kidding. 12 says, no TP on me. 5 says, TP on me. Oh my gosh, they're going to fight for who is going to go on them. Let's investigate. Let's check who voted 15. Let's check 10. You know, I should have checked them earlier. My bad. I read that 13 claimed to save me in my will, just in case I die. Nice! Finally! I found murder and trespassing at 10's house. And 5 was Jester. Vigilante had enough of their antics. I whispered 13, investigate 10, murder trespassing. I whispered 4, investigate 10, murder trespassing. 13 says, wowee. Rest in peace to 12. They were destroyed by a Berserker. They were also killed by the Coven. Okay, so the jokesters got killed. Sad. They say in their will that 5 is either Arsonist or Jester, and their Night 4 is search 10 to death. The Death Note says 4 invincible defense, 6 invincible defense. How would you know, Berserker? And there is... Then says, we still have Berserker and Random Cavern in the big 2026. 10 claims that I am the killer. I say, okay, so 8's fake. Then says, get 10, by the way. I say, get 10. I say, they're confirmed killer. 4 says, could have shot Cavern too, but killing 5 was more satisfying than winning. 8 says, 14 is war. I say, nope. 10 says, 14 war. They're so outing themselves like that. 10 says, he's faking them out. I say, 10, you're either Burke or Cavern killing. 14 says, I say, so... 6 says, okay, get 10. 4 says, don't up 14. 3 says, get 10. 10 yells, it's 14. They yell, it's 14. I say, nope. 10 says, oh, 7, 10. 8 says, it's 14. 10 says, I'm Hex. Hi. Then says, if this isn't war, we kinda lose. Notice how 8 enoed that? Then it says, whoa, can you kill 8 for me? Thanks. And this was a Hexmaster. It says, brah. I say, why didn't this claim Carbon earlier? I'm staying home because war will rampage. Okay, so it all depends who does the war kill. And hopefully Coven is gone. Rest in peace to 4 the Vigilante. They were destroyed by war, Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The ale tastes so much sweeter knowing I made 5 lose as well. The Death Note says 4 invincible defense, 6 invincible defense. Okay, so they are just making stuff up. What a troll lobby. Rest in peace to 6, the Jester. They were destroyed by War Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Then it says Reef Vigilante, 2026 to 2026. They will be missed. I say Reap. I say, so it's War Medusan Investigator. Then it says, so, how's the weather? It says, slow. It says, who wants to win? I say, I can't win since I will get killed. I want to side a puck. Then it says, real. It says, sure. It says, had this 13. Little did they know, I know that 13 is real, because they protected me. Let them think that they won. It says, side on me, lol, I am a puck. Then it says, me and 14 are War and Baker. Yeah, we are. It says, and you're clearly lying. Then it says, no. It says, bruh, 14. Then it says, for your information 8, I'm the oracle that said 14. Four says, I'm so happy I was able to shoot my load into the jester. I say GG, 8 says GG. I say well played 4. Then it says 2 oracles? 4 says, I was almost raging. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here are the ones that might interest you as well. And please subscribe for more Town of Salem 2 videos. See you soon in the next one.